Hi guys, today we are going to make a light box. I realized that I needed one and I kind of didn't want to, well, I'm DIYer and I kind of wanted to see if there was cheaper way to do it myself, and I found all kinds of tutorials online and I already had this. We're going to make a light box from this and my and simple Christmas lights. I think everyone has it or everyone can buy it cheaply. And this is from IKEA. It's still in a box and I'm gonna unwrap it soon. I just wanted to share with you that I kind of bought it for like little keepsakes from my son from every stage, and I was thinking and mulling it over, like how should I what would I want to put inside, and there are lots of keepsakes that I want to keep. And at some point I said to myself, like, okay, let's use this for something else, and if I still want to, I can buy another one of this, and I'm gonna buy another one of these and just keep my son's keepsakes in that. So I'm still mulling over about how I am going to start the other project. So in the meanwhile, we can use this thing to make a light box. A light box. Okay, let's start. So right away I wanted to show you this. You actually can, whenever you're not using the slide box, you can store it by hanging it. And this is a really cool feature. Now I'm going to see inside whether this bottom can be taken out, because I kind of have to, I will need to put this cord inside, and if I can't, if there's no way, I will search for another solution. Another point that I have to make about those lights, as you can see, I put mine in and I already turned them on, but it doesn't do anything. This is a thicker paper where I can watercolor on it. There's a thinner paper, and still you cannot trace the image. And so my lights right now are a little bit dull and a little bit too soft to be used as a light source for this light box. So I'm going to show you another thing, another alternative that you can use. I have a greenhouse and I bought it also from IKEA, and in that greenhouse they use like special LED lights that are pretty strong, and they imitate the sunshine. So I'm going to use one of those lights and will show you how easily this picture frame with a little bit more space can be transformed into a light box. So I traced my image and I will show you what it looks like. I'm just gonna do away with the light box. So this was the sketch, and this is the traced image, and I'm gonna color it in, and I can use it as a card or I can use it as a card, or I can use it for myself. I can stick it somewhere. I can make you can make digital art out of it. You can do whatever you want with it. So this is kind of a fun way to transfer your doodles, illustrations into really neat illustrations, and you know, just helpful because I don't always have a good light source, and a window full of light to draw my to ink out my drawing. And I think it looks pretty good. I just have to color it in, and I will show you the result at the end of the video. Alright guys, this is the finished image. So I can give this as a card, and you might have seen me in the video. I was blow drying my watercolor paint with this tool. This is not a blow dryer, not a hair dryer. It's called a heat gun, and you have to be very careful with this because it gets really hot inside. And it's meant for melting embossing powder. Yes, and you can dry your watercolors with it. Only make sure to dry it on the other side as well, so it won't warp as much. Now this paper isn't watercolor paper. I just wanted to see how it would look on this type of paper, because I love to experiment like that. I love to color on colored paper. I don't know, it just makes it gives the piece something extra. I think it kind of, I don't know, you might have seen, I will link my video on my previous sketchbook, and I've done a lot of pieces on like this two-toned or two-colored papers, and they kind of overlapped. So the image was on the two pages, but one page was one color and the others a different kind of color. Sorry. I think it looks great. It looks very interesting, and well, maybe it's not that great, but still, it's interesting to me. I like to do this kind of stuff. I highlighted her a bit with my gel pen. I guess I can go over one more time the areas that I highlighted, and I also colored in her yoga pants and her yoga t-shirt with this the Wink of Stella brush from Zig. I think it's Kiritaki, yes. And I also did faux calligraphy on the practice with this Gold Signo Uniball pen. My brushes were the cheap kind, so I want to invest in good brushes, but I still didn't do that. I have size number 5, and this really small one, but I didn't use it, and I use the big brush number 6, but it's flat, to pick up colors for my color palette. I'll show it to you here. So that's it, guys. I hope you had fun and got inspired. I hope you try out and make your own light box, and tag me on Instagram. All my information is below this video. Tag me. I want to see what you create. I want to see how you are inspired. This is just a simple drawing, but I'm kind of learning still, and I hope you are inspired to learn as well. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, bye.